everybody, thanks for joining me today. I wanted to show you a quick video on how to wire wrap hoop earrings. These are 30mm hoops. I will be using 3mm faceted African green turquoise beads. I'm using 26 gauge artistic wire brand wire. I love this wire, it's great. It's by the Bead Company. And let's get started. For starters, you want to start at the top of the hoop, and I want to start a little in the hoop away from the end here. And I'm going to put the end of my wire and go around with the loop, kind of tighten it in here with my chain nose pliers. And I'm going to go around the loop 3 times and just pull my wire through the hoop. And you want to pull it tight. You want the wire nice and secure on your hoop. And if you have some spaces, just grab your chain nose pliers, kind of press them together here. And then I'm going to take this wire and I'm going to cut off the excess and pinch it closed onto the hoop. So as you're working, this will slide a little bit on your hoop. You want to hold it in place with your thumb, because when we're finished, it will be anchored here on the hoop, but you want to hold it in place while you're working. So next I'm going to grab a stone, and you can use a crystal or whatever size bead you want. I'm using a 3mm faceted bead for this one. And I'm going to take my bead and holding everything here in place with my thumb and forefinger, I'm going to wire wrap around the hoop. And you want to pull it nice and tight, not too tight so it doesn't break your stone, but it needs to be tight so it stays secure on the hoop and it doesn't fall off. And I go around twice, and on the 3rd rotation when I pull up, that's when I'm going to add another stone. Let's just grab another stone. I also should have mentioned, I cut about 3 feet of wire. You probably won't need that much, but it's nice to have extra wire because you don't want to be almost to the end and run out and then have to wire wrap the rest with extra wire and have any extra loops. It kind of looks weird. So you want to have enough to go all the way around. And I just pull the wire through again. And as you add more stones around your hoop, it will stay in place and you don't have to pinch it or hold it in place so much with your left hand. So again, I'm going to add another stone. And you just keep going around until you get to the end. And see, already I'm only on my 3rd stone. It doesn't really want to move. It wants to stay in place, but I'll keep holding everything with my thumb until I get to the end. So I'm going to finish wire wrapping around this hoop, and I'll be right back, and then we'll finish the end. So again, I'm going 2 loops all the way around. The 3rd loop I pull up on my wire and I add a stone, and then I continue wire wrapping around the hoop. So I'll be pausing my video and I'll be right back. And as you're going around the hoop, if you find that your stones are spaced out too much, you can gently push them together to add more space to continue adding more stones around your hoop. I'm now towards the end of my hoop. The other thing you want to double check before you finish is that you have the same amount of stones on each hoop. When you've reached the end, you take your wire, and I'm going to wire wrap it 5 times, and it can be over whatever part of the hoop it is. If it's a little part over the thicker part, that's fine. And cut off excess wire and pinch closed. And you finished wire wrapping hoop earrings. You want to make sure that your wire is secure on the hoop and isn't moving. If it is moving, you'll need to rewire wrap it so it's tighter onto the hoop and it stays in one spot. These aren't really moving. That way you know it's on there nice and secure as you're wearing it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on my social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, and on TikTok. And on my website is andria-bieberdesigns.com. Feel free to send me an email. And thank you so much for joining me today, and have a great day. Please like and subscribe.